What you are experiencing as a manifestation of reality isn't happening somewhere outside of you. Your entire experience of reality is happening inside of you, manifested inside consciousness. Color, sound, distance, time, the sense of being here and a world being out there, all of it appears within your awareness, and nothing you experience exists outside of that awareness. In a moment, you're going to see how your manifested experience is actually created, and how changing it is far simpler than you've been taught. The only place real change ever takes place is within consciousness. And I'll show you this with a simple experiment that you can experience for yourself here. Within consciousness, you have a brain, which functions as an organizing system. It sorts sensation, stabilizes experience, creates continuity, and fills in gaps, giving you an experience that feels solid and real. So all of it is being generated from within you. And that's why your experience tends to feel like the manifestation of the same things when you wake up each and every day, unless you train your conscious awareness to experience something new. Your brain is constantly maintaining a coherent experience of reality inside consciousness, an experience that is organized around expectation. Your experience of reality becomes manifest through memory, belief, and assumption. It's manifested from the inner workings and expectations of who you believe yourself to be, and from what you believe life and reality to be. In simple terms, consciousness experiences what it already expects. What feels real is what consciousness assumes to be real. What feels likely is what consciousness expects to happen. Your self-image or your self-concept is what sets those expectations in place. Your beliefs reinforce those expectations, and your attention keeps them active. From there, your experience of reality arranges and manifests itself accordingly. So when you open your eyes each day, you're not actually accessing an external world. You're entering a stabilized experience, one that consciousness continues to generate based on what it already knows, what it expects, and what it recognizes as you. That experience feels solid, continuous, and obvious because consciousness is consistent with itself. Let's do a quick little experiment so you can see how this works in real time. You may have seen those videos where there's one audio playing and two words on the screen, and they say whichever word you focus on is the one you'll hear. And they work. They are a representation of how you get what you focus on and expect. Here's one of those auditory illusions that have gained popularity online. Listen here and read the words on the screen one at a time as you listen, trying each word individually. This particular audio clip actually loops both green needle and brainstorm consecutively, but what you perceive is based on the words you're reading or focusing on while listening. When you read one of the words before listening, your brain will actually amplify the acoustic cues that match those sounds, making you hear it more distinctly. You might have noticed that depending on which word you're focusing on, that's the one you're hearing. And if you switch your focus to the other word, the word you hear also changes. You can listen to the same audio over and over and the actual sound never changes, but the words you hear will, depending entirely on what you're focusing on. So you don't hear what's actually there, you hear what you expect to hear. Why? Because perception has great influence on what we experience. Your brain, your consciousness, makes interpretations based on what you expect, even when the actual cue is vague and ambiguous. And reality works the same way. Life presents ambiguous, open-ended situations. People, events, opportunities, timing, and consciousness resolves them the same way it resolves that sound, according to what it expects. Change the expectation, and your experience will reorganize. Now that you have real-life evidence of this, what comes next moves beyond just understanding it. We're going to edit your expectations at the level where reality is formed, in a hypnotically suggestive way. You'll experience what happens when expectation is updated from within. And when you receive internally, Life reflects that as your experience of manifested reality. So let's begin. To begin, allow yourself to get into a comfortable position where you can remain undisturbed for the next few moments. Let your body settle naturally, knowing that you've chosen this time intentionally for yourself. And as you rest here, maybe you can become aware of how easily your body supports you, or the ground beneath you, or the surface you're resting on. Just a quiet sense of stability holding you in place. As your awareness starts to settle into your body and you begin to relax, you may sense how your breathing starts to smooth and even out. Each breath creating a subtle sensation of ease, a rhythm that carries you gently inward. As attention gathers inward, the outer world continues effortlessly on its own. Sensations organize themselves. Sounds arrange themselves. Your body maintains itself naturally. And because all of that functions automatically, your awareness becomes free to relocate and create something new for you today. And I wonder if you can notice how, as you relax and let go in this way, something interesting happens. Your awareness starts to gather. Attention that was spread across sensations, thoughts, and impressions begins to draw itself together, becoming more centralized, more unified, as if it's being pulled completely inward, inside of you. You might notice this as a feeling of focus, gently condensing behind your eyes, or within your head, or perhaps something deeper, like in the center of your being. Just feeling a sense of ease and peace as awareness naturally returns to its point of origin. And now, if you'd like, you can just allow yourself to become aware of a single point of focus hovering just above you. A clear, steady point of awareness, like an orb of light, positioned just above the level of your body, above the ordinary stream of thought, above the familiar sense of where you usually are. And as you become aware of this point, you might even start to feel a powerful draw, as if all your mental energy, your sense of self, your awareness is being gently pulled upward toward this single point above you, like a stream of light moving up and out of your head to this other position. See if you can notice that now. if you can feel that pull, like a steady upward flow, drawing everything about you into that single point of awareness above you. Thoughts rise, attention rises, your sense of self rises, until it feels as though everything that is you is gathered and located at this higher vantage point. And from this point, you might notice how awareness feels singular, clear, and focused. And from this one position, you can see everything. In fact, you might even get the sense that you are everything. You could become aware of the position of your body below, or even aware of the world below. Yet your perception now flows from here, from this elevated point of awareness. And from this position, you might notice a deep sense of clarity, or a feeling of coherence, as if perception itself has become cleaner and more precise. This is the place where your imagination becomes vivid and substantial, where experience begins before it takes shape, where you govern your experience of reality. It's possible you can even feel a sense of quiet strength here, or a calm inner authority, as you retake this position. Or maybe a subtle feeling of completeness that begins to arise, like a sense of deep inner satisfaction, a knowing, like something important is about to happen. Let yourself remain here for just a few moments, allowing this supreme position of awareness to consume you, to become familiar again. From this place, creation is effortless, because, as you might be able to see from this place of awareness, you are all that is. Everything that is concentrated into this single point of awareness that is you. So you might become aware now that there is just one. And if you'd like, you can even pull up an image in your mind of the number 1. That single entity. One pure thought form with different aspects to it, Up here, in this space of awareness, you are that one entity. You are one. And this single thought is one. One. Just focus on that thought form of the image of one. The number one. The highest form of awareness is one, and you are that in this moment. You are one of one. And this means that all of creation is a part of you. All things are already created, and you simply only need to choose what you expect to experience now from that creative space. Your awareness. You choose what to give yourself, because this is where experience is selected. This is where expectation is formed, and all possibilities are available. All versions of reality, all outcomes of reality, all experiences of reality, existing here all at once, in awareness, where all things are available. So from this vantage point, choice is the only thing to do. And if you'd like, you may focus your mind on one particular version of life that you've been thinking about merging with for some time. A version that is fulfilled and whole, where you experience everything you've dreamed of. Just focus your mind on that version of you now. And when you have this image clearly in your mind, allow your conscious energy to move towards this other you. Allow your awareness to experience your life in this way. Look around you first and notice all of your surroundings. From this space of awareness, you can see everything here that you need to see. Almost as though you are watching yourself, but experiencing yourself at the same time. And there may be questions that you wish to ask of this version of yourself, such as, What do we do here every day? What is our experience like? How did my life become so wonderful? When did every day get this easy? How is it that everything happens so perfectly and effortlessly? How did I get this happy? And as you ask these questions, you might notice that the answers to them just spontaneously come to mind. Or you might even just notice the feeling states as the answer itself. And you can just accept those responses as the experience of giving yourself exactly what you choose to experience. Because you are one of one. You are the one. And so it's simply a gift from you to you. And you may wish to move further through this lifetime to experience its fullness and notice how it just fits. How this multi-dimensional puzzle just came together so clearly for you. How everything just landed into place so effortlessly to form this beautiful life that you've given yourself today. How you simply recognize that this version of you is you. It belongs to you because you have given it to yourself in this moment, this now moment, the only moment there is. Because in deep meditation and in this state of awareness, perception of time and logic fade away. And you can simply just be. Be the one who gives yourself everything you choose for your life. And experience that in its fullness. From the state of awareness, which you can visit anytime you choose, what you select is automatically yours. It's yours immediately. And you can expect that it belongs to you. Because all things are created in awareness. They always have been. And because you are both the creator and the creation, you always have been. This is how you've always manifested your life. It's only that now you can do it with intention, power, and strength. because nothing below you, below the state of awareness, can give you what you've given yourself today. What is below you is simply an echo of your old creations. And as long as you revisit this state of awareness each day and bathe yourself in it and live from this new expectation, what is below you will reorganize automatically. It's universal law. It's how manifestation has always worked. So you may wish to tell yourself in this moment, I give this beautiful life to myself, and that is all that is needed, because I have always been the creator, and now I do it with intention, supreme authority, and precision. And feel what happens within you as you say this to yourself. Maybe you can sense how liberating that is, how you feel a shift take place inside of you, how you feel a sense of certainty locking into place. Because here, from this state of awareness, choice completes the act. So stay with that feeling for just a moment. This is the place you return to, again and again, to remember who you are and what you have given yourself today. To remember that you are the one who chooses, the one who expects, the one who decides what experience aligns with you. And when you are ready to return, you can simply lower your awareness back down softly into your physical body, bringing back with you what you've given yourself today, expecting it as yours, because it is. So take a slow breath in, magnifying what you've created and all of the wonderful sensations that go with that. And as you exhale, begin to feel the room around you again, the surface beneath you, the air on your skin, and you may gently open your eyes. And if you'd like to solidify this in your physical world and make your mark on it today as supreme authority, you can go to the comments and simply type, I expect it. And every time you use this process, know that you amplify what you gave yourself today, you fine-tune it, and you increase your expectation in ways that transform your world and manifest your life with intentional precision.